Cecil Avenue in Louisville's Shawnee neighborhood has become a focal point and stretch of violence in recent weeks. And it's catching not only our attention, but that of residents and police. Take a look at this map. The red dots you see here on your screen are just some of the shootings that have been connected to Cecil Avenue in the last several weeks. Just last night, 3 teenagers were found shot and injured in this very area. And this afternoon, LMPD announcing an arrest has been made in one of several shootings there that have happened this summer on Cecil Avenue. WHS 11's Grace McKenna is joining us live right now from the Shawnee neighborhood. And Grace, LMPD arrested the person they say who shot and killed 16-year-old Michelle Moore. What more do we know about this?
Yeah, Doug, that's right. An interesting twist here. LMPD says that one of the 3 victims from the shooting last night, a 16-year-old boy, has now been arrested in Moore's death. Both of those incidents connected to Cecil Avenue, and LMPD says they're on the lookout.
The police, they have a lot of patrol through here, but
a police force.
It's more gun violence than anything. Out of all violence, I just see more gun violence.
And a city in crisis.
It's 2 places for people like that, either in a casket or in a jail cell.
With violence rising, especially among Louisville's teens, LMPD Tuesday announced an arrest in the July shooting death of 16-year-old Michelle Moore on Cecil Avenue.
And now we have a 16-year-old that was murdered, and we arrested another 16-year-old for it. We are seeing a spike in juvenile crime that we've never seen in this community, and it's heartbreaking.
The alleged shooter, also 16, though the similarities don't end there. Police arrested the teenager after he was shot Monday night on Lewis Coleman Drive and found on Cecil Avenue.
We are working on it. We're doing everything we can, and we hope to see an improvement in that area.
LMPD says they've amped up patrols in the area. Neighbors noticed after the deaths of Michelle Moore and Nyla Lanier, another teen killed on Cecil just hours before Moore.
I would like to see a lot more. I mean, you'll see a few, you'll see 2 or 3 every blue moon.
In recent teen shootings, LMPD says stolen guns often come into play.
Know what your children are doing. Know who and what that they are bringing into your homes, because we need the help. We need their help.
Along Cecil, the signs of violence are too close for comfort.
Next thing that we hear 8 shots. And we came back outside and looked at the window and it had a shatter in it.
Neighbors and police both pleading for a breaking point.
These kids haven't even begun to live their lives yet, and they died. They're dead now.
This is our community as well. We live here.
LMPD said today that they do not have any updates in the Nyla Lanier case or in last night's triple shooting. If you have any information about either of those cases, of course, as always, call 574-LMPD. Doug?
Well, Grace, with all this violence along one specific street here in our city, are the people involved in any of this criminal activity actually living in that area? What have you learned on that?
That's a great question, Doug, and we're actually kind of getting mixed answers here. LMPD did say today they believe at least some of the people involved in these incidents did live on Cecil Avenue, but some neighbors I spoke to tell me it's not uncommon to see teenagers around at night, and they don't believe that those teens live on Cecil. Doug?